Hi there, I'm Graham Martin, I'm the recruitment guy in I believe what will be one of the most significant series that I'm ever going to record, which is about how to survive and how to deal with coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you like to call it, this situation that we're in at the moment. It's completely beyond most people's understanding, I think. My late mother, she would have been about 94 now, born in 1926. She would have, of course, remarked that, back in the days of the Second World War, they were used to rationing and not going out and so forth, but at least they could mix and mingle. So it's kind of hard for a lot of us. So what I want to do in this series is try to give you some tips and strategies that I believe are going to help you and support you, not from a medical perspective or exercise perspective or political perspective. That's not my remit. I'm going to talk to you about what I know, which is about the world of work, how to apply for jobs, and really how to get ourselves ready for the period which I believe will commence perhaps July or August 2020. At the moment in the UK, they're saying that we expect to have a 3-month lockdown. I'm not sure about exactly what's going on in America, but the similar situations. And of course I've got viewers in Canada, America, South Africa, Australia and New Zealand. And I guess you're all going through your own situations. I think from my point of view, my own point of view, Graham Martin's point of view, is that as a very sociable character, I can't get out and about. So here I am with Molly, who I'm going to introduce you to now very briefly. She's not very camera shy. This is Molly. Say hi, Molly. And Molly's she's about a year old. She's a cockapoo, so she's with me at the moment, and we go for our daily exercise. So yeah, hop down there. There you go. There you go. So let's crack on, shall we? There's no doubt about it that if we assume that everything's going to be exactly the same as it was when this all kicked off, I think we're being a bit naive. Many governments are throwing trillions of dollars, trillions of pounds into the system to try and support people through these difficult times. And whilst that's great, I believe that that'll only last for so long. And I think we have to be ready ourselves that when we do go back to work, when we start looking for jobs again, well then things are going to be very, very different. So in this series I'm going to talk about CVs, I'll be talking about LinkedIn, how to make yourself very, very visible on LinkedIn, and how to apply for the jobs that when they do come in will be, I believe, very, very much, the employers going to be swamped. There'll be a lot of people that are going to be made redundant, sadly, or people who their current companies might be supporting them financially through furlough or any other mechanisms that you might find in your particular area of the world. But I think that can only last so far. So we've got to be thinking right now, okay, what can we start to do though? So this series is going to be about that. I'm also going to talk about scheduling, what I believe has helped me in terms of creating a spreadsheet with things I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm talking to people that are actually in work, how to deal with working from home. I've got some really good resources, pulled those all together for you. Also for those people that are looking for jobs right now, how that's shifted and what strategies they can do. And for those that are slightly concerned or feel that very, very soon they will be made redundant, as is inevitable in such a situation, I believe, as this, then how are they going to get themselves ready and prepared? And of course some people are working from home or transitioning from being in an employed situation and might be thinking, right, this is a great time for me to move forward and actually take a position on my own, start doing something completely different perhaps, or doing a similar thing for themselves. Shops, I believe, are going to be closing much quicker than they have done. In the UK, most high streets have suffered. Perhaps 1 in 10 shops have closed due to just a lack of interest. But I think that now we're going to see many more shops, and the big chains are going to start to fold as well, which will give smaller businesses opportunities, but will also make a lot of people, sadly, out of work, and that's going to create some tensions. So I'd love to be glib and happy, cheerful, but apart from me sitting here in, a lot of people don't realise that I like Hawaiian shirts. My family really doesn't like me wearing them. I've only got a few friends who say, yeah, go for it. So I've decided to wear Hawaiian shirts in every one of these videos just to kind of identify the difference between me sitting at the office in front of my bookshelf wearing probably a business shirt or maybe even a tie, although those seem to be going out of fashion increasingly. I do believe, however, on a positive note, there'll be so many different opportunities once we come out of this, but not for everybody. Mark Carney said in March 2017 that by 2030 he thought 30% of all jobs are just gonna disappear. Well, my prediction is that will be a bigger number, and it'll be sooner, perhaps 40% of all jobs by 2025. Many positions are just going to disappear. They're not going to be replaced with new roles. Companies will fold. But of course, new opportunities will present themselves, but only will be taken up with the people that are really ready for them and have got the right skills. So I'll be talking to you about the skills that perhaps you can accrue over the next 2, 3, 4 months perhaps. There are a lot of online courses. If you're in the UK, look at read.co.uk. They've got a very, very good and I think great value number of resources where you can start to learn some new things. And generally speaking, going to try and get ourselves ready for the new age. So I'm sure that there'll be a lot of people who want to come back to me with comments. It's very easy to do so. You can, if you're on YouTube, just do it below in the comments. Or if you want to email me directly, do so. I'm at help@therecruitmentguy.com. So that's the end of the video, this particular one, for me, Graham Martin, the recruitment guy, with Molly, my sidekick. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye.